the creator of the Ace series. He's also written Raid of the White Leopard, as well as Bloodborne. Yeah. But tonight he's talking about the new his new comic book, The Ace Volume 3. Here he is, Edwin.
Yes.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not a whole lot. We wrapped up the reviews early. So we like to claim that our stuff has, thematic ties. But I think we want to break that because we don't want to have another disappointing sequel. So tell us about Volume 3.
Yeah, so Ace Volume 3, man, and obviously third part in what I see as like the four-part original kind of arc to start the Ace series with. To get everybody kind of caught up, give you the cliff notes. Ace is about a young man who's trying to find his purpose in life. And one day he discovers the remains of a shooting star. And what he finds in the wreckage gives him the ability to transform into a powerful armored being. And unbeknownst to him, he has become the most sought after object in the entire universe, as aliens from across the galaxy are looking to track him down and take the armor back for their own, special needs and agendas. So yeah, it's been a wild ride so far. 3 issues in, I think this is the best Ace so far. I think we've leveled up the art, the colors, even the letters. I think the story kind of we take everything that we built up in the first 2 issues and we kind of pace a lot of that stuff off. So yeah, it's just a really fun ride.
Nice. Yeah. Well, let's bring up the campaign here.
Yes. So first off, let's see here. I'm not set up to share audio, but we can watch the trailer in a moment.
Okay.
But so first off, you have the late arrival bundle with all 3 issues.
Yeah.
Then we got the digital bundle, digital comics.
Yeah. Got your physicals here.
Yep. Physicals for them individually if you don't need all 3.
Yeah.
Blank sketch cover. Who's doing the sketch for that one? Or is there going to be a sketch for that one?
It won't. It's just a blank for any artist friend. That's a limited. I think it's only 50 available. So it's just for any artist out there who wants to take a shot at the Ace. Maybe I'll get a couple myself to commission people, just for my own personal collection. But yeah, it's the first time we're doing a sketch cover. Like I did one for Bloodbone, and it came out really well. So I talked to Shelby, and he ended up helping me design this one also. So yeah, it's this one for all the artists out there.
Nice.
Yep, neat feature. Then we got the digital bundle. Save $5 versus buying them individually. And action figure.
Yeah, I saw a retro figure. It's kind of based on the old WWF Hasbros from the 90s. It's a fun little limited kind of assortment that we made. Sold pretty well so far. There's only 4 left, so super happy about that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's neat. Caught me by surprise as I was going down. Got some more comic bundles. And we got a collectible card here. Only 1 available.
Yeah, Shelby did 3 for the campaign, and 2 have sold so far.
Wow. And sold all your the Joe Ball stuff all sold.
Oh, that's new. Thank you to whoever grabbed the last Joe Ball card. I thought there was still 1 available last time I checked it. So somebody snagged it. Those are already in hand, so those will go out quick.
Suffering from success.
Yeah.
Yep. Now let's take a look at some of this art, and that is a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it's Dan Dahl, colors by Eugene. I'm a big fan of Dan and his style, everything he's done. I was able to catch him during one of his rare free open times to get commissioned. So yeah, big X-Men fan, so I definitely had to tribute the X-Men on that one. Anybody who's collected 90s X-Men knows there's tons of covers with the X-Men running at their enemies, whether it's Magneto or Apocalypse and stuff. So we wanted to do something similar, but give it its own twist. So, yeah.
Yeah, this definitely has a sort of Rob Liefeld or Jim Lee feel to it.
Yeah.
I mean, and who can say no to an alien cyborg shark shooting a big, ridiculous gun at an unseen enemy?
I mean, Akula's back. He's a crowd
Yep.
favorite. So we had to bring him back, get him back in the mix in this one.
Oh,
So,
yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's great.
And we got some sample art of the interiors, and
very nice.
Yeah, there's some artist who this is reminding me of from like the old days, but I can't think of who it is. Okay, now I see why there was a guy named Crocuta in the trading cards.
Yeah, that's the new threat, the Haiyan. They're very much based on like the old Klingons. Very kind of warlike. They're basically run by whoever's the strongest. And as you can see, Crocuta's the strongest. So he gets the nice skull thrown there. Then the other shit.
Yeah. I like the detail back here that the panel is partway open. Like, look, man, maintenance is done by the week.
Exactly. Hey, look, if it doesn't need to be fixed, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loving the ship designs too. Those are awesome.
Yeah, Canales did a great job. We kind of like those kind of.
Oh, us right. Ibai is doing the art for the interiors, right?
Yep, Ibai and Hao was doing all the colors.
Okay,
they're back from issue 2.
See, that's what was throwing me off. Is thanks to what was Zach's comic that Ibai did?
Iron Sights.
Iron Sights. Iron Sights. I always think of Ibai as black and white. So seeing him in color.
Yeah, I think I might be the only comic he's done that's colors. I'm pretty sure Expendables was black and white too.
I don't think he. Zach's Expendables comic was in color, but Ibai didn't do.
No, not that one. It was about an alien a human that got captured by aliens.
Oh,
Abductables. That's what it was. Abductables.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, we got some, like the last one, we have some shorter stories here with different artists.
Yeah, the epilogue story this time is by How Comics. He draws in our colors, his own work, just absolutely beautiful, like pages, and just super creative guy, man. Like super underrated.
Wow.
Yeah, this dragon makes me think of like an '80s rock album.
Mm-hmm.
You can just about hear the guitar riff as it emerges from the water.
Yeah.
Then let's take a look at our action figure here. Handcrafted resin action figure. So I'm kind of curious about the creative process for these things. Where are they being made?
There you go.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the.
Yeah, there we go.
At the campaign, the thing. Oh, okay. So it looks like it has a point of articulation in the middle there.
Yeah, it's got the waist, the neck moves. I just don't like to move it when the helmet and obviously both arms move. Yeah. And then the coolest part is that you can't take the helmet off. Just gotta be careful with it.
Oh,
nice.
Super cool. Yeah.
So who makes those?
I hooked up with this guy who does a lot of customs for a bunch of pro wrestlers.
Okay.
He does a lot of like the Hasbro style, but like for like local kind of indie guys. And he's a JP Customs on Instagram. And yeah, man, he's a super talented dude. Originally, I was just gonna get him to do like Ace and Street clothes, and maybe do like the big Ace kind of symbol in his chest and stuff. And then he wanted to take a shot at the armor, and I was like, "Hey, man, if you want to go for the armor, you go for it, brother. I ain't gonna stop you." And yeah, he blew me away, man. Like he's just put so much detail and care, hand painted all these. I already have them all in hand. I got them done a while ago just because I didn't want to, leave it for the campaign, for to make them. So there's only 10 of them. And yeah. So yeah. Really fun.
Hold on now. You said, you're keeping one for yourself. Gotcha. Of course you keep one for yourself.
Come on now. What are we doing here?
Exactly.
I've had Ace beat up Demolition plenty of times,
Yeah. Man, that must be so cool to have something you created in the palm of your hand like that.
The best, man. Like I had the slam buddy from the last campaign. I thought that was awesome, mostly because my niece stole one of them, and she used to just beat the hell out of it for like weeks. So that was really cool. But
How did
yeah,
it hold
this
up to that?
it's still good. Like slam buddies are surprisingly, they're meant for like little kids to beat them up, basically. They
Yeah.
figure like yeah, so they're good. Yeah, just want to do something different this time around with the retro figure. Like I said, it just blew me away. Like the guy's just super talented. Like I said, he does a lot of custom work, takes a lot of commissions and stuff. So yeah, so hopefully, I would love to do a cooler one for Volume 4. If we can sell these out, I can justify it to myself. So, these aren't cheap and stuff. Not really making any money off them. I just want to do it. Just something cool.
Yep. Well, it looks like it is worth it so far because you're mostly backed at this point.
Yeah, man, you're close. And, we've been a steady. A lot of people seem to be doing the 1, 2, and 3 bundle. So, looks like a lot of people, like what they're seeing. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of new names too. Like I've been checking out every couple of days. I'll just take like a quick look just to see what perks are claimed and stuff like that. And I see like a lot of the bundles being claimed, and I see backers that I don't really recognize. It also has been a couple of years since I launched on Indiegogo. I've been also doing Fund My Comics. So
yeah.
Yeah, I was curious about that. You had switched over to Fund My Comics for the last campaign you were on for. Are you back to Indiegogo because that's where the previous books were launched, or do you think Indiegogo has stepped up their game? What's the story?
It's mostly just because I wanted to keep the consistency of 1, 2, and 3 being on there. Like I just think like Ace fits Indiegogo. The other stuff is more kind of experimental and kind of trying different things. I think Ace, everybody knows. I always call it my baby. So this is the thing that I think most people know me for. So I want to keep kind of it consistent and keep putting them out on Indiegogo as long as they're fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm of the opinion just to put your books wherever you can, wherever you can get some money from.
I'll definitely be looking to expand. I'll probably try Kickstarter out next year. It's got to try and just go anywhere and everywhere there are comics. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel's had pretty decent luck doing secondary Kickstarter campaigns.
Yeah. I do a very. I got Guardian Angel 1 on there right now. Just set very. Do a $500 funding goal, and it's not too bad. Yeah.
Yep, more than half funded at this point.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
But let's see. So I know that that this story is very action-packed. So spoilers would end up being like, how to put it? It would be probably be hard to describe the story too much without spoilers outside of what you've done so far. So,
I mean, it's kind of one of those things where if you spoil it, it doesn't really spoil it. Basically, like it's like Ace has to team up with Akula and Angelique against the High-End. So that basically kind of tells you where we're at. Basically it's a big team up issue. They're outgunned, they're outmanned, and they basically gotta fight off this hyena army. So it's pretty simple storytelling. But like I said, it's gonna be a lot of action, little blood. It's just gonna be like I said, I think it's really interesting seeing all these characters join together. And like I said, I think if you read 1 and 2 and you read 3 after, like you'll get a lot more out of it. Like you'll get to see things that we set up in Volume 1 that pay off in Volume 3. So it definitely benefits the kind of the long-term story. But if this is your first one and you just want to read this one, you can pretty much get caught up. It's not in too deep where you'll be completely lost. I mean, I'm just those 90s, X-Men issues where I could just grab like 283 and be like, it's good enough. Like I'll get 284, 285, and we'll get all cut up here. Like it's just, it's not that big a deal.
Yep.
Make it accessible enough where you can still follow, even if you don't get every little detail of it.
Yep. Oh, Daniel, you want to take over for a minute and show off the trailer?
Sure.
There isn't any strikeable music in there or anything, right?
No, it's the same theme I've been using for the first two.
Cool.
Right.
I didn't think so, but my life in tech support tells me ask the dumb questions because somebody will always surprise you.
Yeah, with YouTube, you never know, man. They can strike anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this up here.
In a world with cyborg sharks and hot demonic alien babes. Okay, I love that panel.
yeah.
Had a lot of personality in that one.
Awesome.
And now it's spoiling on Daniel. It shows you what kind of YouTube stuff he's been watching.
Yeah.
But so Edwin, you got any parting words?
Yeah. First off, let me just say that during every live stream, I'm doing a special offer where if anybody backs during the live stream or around the live stream, I give a nice grace period. They'll get an exclusive bonus piece of art that's only available if you back during the live stream. It won't be available in the campaign. So, feel free to back, drop your backer number, or you can hit me up and, we'll get that to you. It's a fun little bonus piece. So trying to do a little something to promote these live streams. And yeah, man, Ace, like I said, I think it's the best one yet. Like, I think the art, the colors, the story, everything just kind of comes together in this one. Super proud of it. The main story is fully done. I just need to get the epilogue story lettered. I'm just going through some edits for the script. And yes, probably order approved by the end of July, and then we'll kind of see where we're at from there.
Nice.
Yep. You know what? I can say that everything I've ordered from Edwin, I've gotten. So you have nothing to worry
fulfilled
about.
campaigns.
Yeah.
Number 6 here.
Yep. Well, so I feel like you mentioned that the Ace's home is Indiegogo. If you like Indiegogo comics, which I kind of see as like the 90s Renaissance, the reminder that, yeah, some 90s comics kind of went too far, like the Clone Saga, but they were mostly cool. If you just want something cool in your life, give the Ace Volume 3 a shot.
Indeed. Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it for our 100th show. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Edwin, thank you for joining us and making this special anniversary episode just a little more special.
Oh, yes. Man, thanks for having me on. It's always fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you next week, guys. Everybody.
Peace.
Good night.